This is Marcus from Mystic Prophecy, and you're watching CMS TV, Classic Metal Show. Hell yeah.
It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. Kicking off the show tonight, we heard Doug Aldridge and Burning Rain was Stone Cold and Crazy. And we just heard Reverend James Rhoda from the Second Great Awakening release with King. And stepping up to the mic is the king of mirth and laughter, my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, sir? How we doing?
Yeah, we're hanging in there. Haven't talked to you all week. Since I didn't hear from you, I figured you're on the mend.
That's it. That's about it. TV and laying around. That's pretty much what goes on around here.
I hear you. So, how are you feeling, my friend? I literally have not spoken with you since we got off the air last Saturday.
Yeah, I'm okay. You know, it's. If I was putting a percentage, I would say 60.
All right.
Which is much better than the 2 that it was for most of the last 2 months. So, You know, it's not hurting a ton. I'm panicking about tomorrow because I ran out of the steroid. I literally took the last steroid 5 minutes before the show so that I could get through the show. I actually delayed taking it.
Okay.
So, we'll see. I'm going back to the doctor though Monday, so I'll probably go to the doctor Monday, and then I'll get assigned the specialist, and then I have a very strong feeling I'm gonna have to get cut on, because I mean it's been over 2 months and it's still fucked. So there's got to be something more than medicine can fix.
Sure.
So that's where we're at. But whatever. I don't fear surgery. I've had enough of them.
Well, it's not a matter of fearing surgery. It's just the hassle of doing what you have to do to have surgery.
Mm-hmm. That's it. But it is what it is. I'd rather do it and get it over with so that it doesn't wreck my whole summer. So
yeah, I get you.
So that's where we're at.
All right, fair enough. So things are copacetic over here with me. Just just doing life and living and working and doing all the things that I have to do. Really, nothing new to tell aside from just the normal fare.
That's all there is anyway, isn't it? We just go through life to get to the next day, Dylan. Isn't that it?
Sometimes events do take place and they do happen, and unfortunately this was one of those uneventful weeks.
Yeah, same here. Same. Just a lot of nothing. It's weird. I was thinking about before we started tonight, I was like, what did I do this week? Nothing. And then I was like, what did I watch this week? Nothing. I was like, what the fuck did I do for fucking 160 hours or whatever? Not a damn thing.
Sure.
Nothing.
Well, you must have done something.
I mean, I did. I worked on CMS stuff and Chris Aiken Presents stuff. I worked on stuff, but it just blah. It's just all, when you're in bed, everything's blah. That's really what it comes down to. When you're in bed, nothing fucking matters. All you're thinking about is, man, I want to get up and go do something. That's really it.
Unless you had a hot naked chick with you. Well,
then you still want to get up and do something, just in a different way.
All right, exactly.
But anyway, not much going on this week at all. I'm coping. I mean, just so that everybody can stop sending texts. I appreciate everybody messaging me with. I will say this is funny. I now have been served every kind of home remedy that there possibly could be for this fucking shoulder.
Right.
I have heard everything from spreading mayonnaise, no kidding, spreading mayonnaise on the surface and using heat to cook it into my skin, to every sort of vitamin, to every sort of mineral, to waters, to teas, to everybody has their own home remedy on how to fix this thing.
Right.
And it is fun every day. It's like, you really ought to try some ginseng root that's cooked up with pepper. Like, whatever, appreciate it, but I'll let the doctors in this one tell me what to do, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. all the home remedies.
Yeah, all kinds of home remedies. So, but yeah, I'm hanging. I mean, it's not hurting right now, so I'm good for now.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Yep. All good.
So how do you feel about the show this evening? Are you going to hang for the whole show, or you?
I did last week.
Yeah, I know. We cut it short just a little bit, not by much. 30
Not
minutes.
really. You know what though? The talk time was the same.
Is that right?
If we would have gone to a break, played 15 minutes of music, and come back for 20 minutes, versus us just going that extra 20 minutes, it would have been it was like exactly the same.
Oh, very good. Well, I thought the show was pretty good last week.
Oh,
I thought it was a solid show.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So Chris is back.
I'm back, baby.
Very good. Well, what was I going to talk to you about? Oh, so this is kind of random and off the cuff here, but did you see this this lineup for this Coachella thing?
Coachella? No.
Or the metal. I don't know what they're called.
Is it the Power Trip thing?
Yeah, it's like AC/DC and Metallica.
Yeah, and Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
That guy's got some deep pockets, whoever that is.
That's exactly what I said. A coworker of mine brought that up. It said, I heard this on the radio that they're doing this metal fest thing, and I had heard about it and things. And that's the first thing I said is, man, that promoter must have a lot of bucks.
Yeah, because none of those bands every one of those bands is at least 7 figures to come play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, what is the thing called?
Power Trip, I believe.
Power Trip?
Yeah, Power Trip Festival. Power Trip. Where is it at? Here we go. Power Trip Festival. Metallica, Ozzy, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses to shake the Coachella grounds.
How about that?
Wow. And Tool.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think those tickets going to cost? $20?
Yeah, I probably. I'm gonna say on the outside 27.
$27.50.
Yeah, 27.50. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to think that you got to take a mortgage to get a ticket to this thing.
Right.
Holy smokes, that thing's
how many tickets do they have to sell to cover that nut?
They need this thing to be like Rock in Rio or something, I'm imagining.
Yeah. Is this all just one day?
No. 3 days.
It's a 3-day thing.
October 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not. Are you excited to see Ozzy perform in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I know. I was surprised that he was on the bill because I thought he had made the announcement like a week or two ago that his touring days are over.
Well, then they threw $2 million at him, and Sharon couldn't pass it up. $2 million. Get the chair.
Yeah, Phil Collins can do it. So can Ozzy.
Yeah, Phil Collins ain't got shit on Ozzy.
Right, of course.
Yeah, that I saw this thing announced. I just was like, oof. No, thank you. I wouldn't even want to go to that. Would you?
Well, there's an outside chance that I may be there.
You're going to this?
Well, it's not because I'm making arrangements. It's a potential invite.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
I'll tell you more. It's not set in stone, and there's no guarantee. It's just a.
Someone casually mentioned it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Wow.
I don't know that to be the case, or if it's actually going to happen, or whatever. It's just out there for the time being, anyway.
It'd probably be easier to buy the plane to fly you out there than it would be to get a ticket.
Well, this would be VIP thing.
Okay. Who do you know in these camps?
Well, I'm just.
You know somebody in one of these camps?
I will just tell you off air.
All right.
I will tell you what I know. I had an hour-long conversation today about this.
Okay, because I'm just looking at these names. I don't know that you know. I don't know that you know any.
Well, it's not necessarily direct related to any of the performers.
Okay.
It's somebody who has a vested stake in the in the thing.
In the event.
Right.
All right.
So, like I said, I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
I don't want to jinx it if that's even a thing.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Yeah. So
Yeah, if you can go to that thing, why not?
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I said, yeah, I'm game. I'm down. If it
There you go.
happens, I'll go. Of course I'll go. Why not?
Right. Of course. Well, yeah, I see this thing. I'm just like, that's a pricey ticket.
Sure it is. Now, this Metallica Pantera thing.
Mm-hmm.
How is that doing? Is that still is that still getting rave reviews, or have you checked up on it recently? Or?
I honestly haven't heard a whole lot. I know I saw a post of an off-date Pantera show that was not selling well.
Really?
Yeah, I saw in one of the Pantera forums on something, Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I saw somebody posted what was available for a show.
Okay.
And it was like 80% not sold. And that was for one of the Pantera off dates. And I'm not surprised because they fucked themselves by announcing the Metallica shows.
Now, what type of a venue is the off date playing at?
It's a pretty big venue. It's like a 15,000 seater.
All right, like where? Like an arena or an?
I think it was an arena. It was like in St. Louis or somewhere.
Okay.
I don't. It wasn't somewhere that I'd ever been.
Okay.
I just happened to see. I looked at the it was just a picture of the sheet, and it was all blue. No, barely any white. That was seats taken.
Okay.
I was like, damn.
Well, I mean, even at Pantera's peak, they were only playing small.
They played Blossom. I introed them at Blossom, and it was sold out.
Yeah, but we saw them at
Rhodes.
Yeah, Rhodes Arena.
Yeah, that was early though. That was on. That was when we saw them at Rhodes. That was for Vulgar. That was when they were first really blowing up. That was with them in Skid Row, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was when they were first blowing up. Once they got to Far Beyond Driven, they were a pretty big band for a minute.
Right.
And, through even Reinventing the Steel, I saw that at Convocation Center and it was sold out. So
okay. All right.
They were easily 10, 15,000 seat band.
Right. Well, you know what? I saw a show announced this week, and I guess since the death of Christine McVie of Fleetwood Mac, according to Mick Fleetwood, he doesn't think Fleetwood is going to continue.
Okay. Wow.
He says, you never know. But
yeah, I mean, he's only 80, right?
Yeah, but regardless of that, since that announcement and since her passing, Stevie Nicks is going out on the road.
Stand back.
And she's playing at the United Center.
Okay.
Which, is
18,000 or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. She's a big enough star on her own.
Well, I'm not saying she couldn't do that. I'm just saying that it's been a while since I've seen or heard Stevie Nicks touring as solo.
Yeah.
And then she's playing, the United Center, and I'm thinking, oh, holy shit, she's still got a draw.
I wonder if you get a lot of Stevie Nicks or if you get hot Stevie Nicks.
I don't know.
I don't know what she's looking like in 2023.
Well, some photos. I mean, she's kept it together. I mean, I saw her in '94. She was playing at.
So 30 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no. Listen to what I was saying though. Back in '94, she was on her. I think it was the Rock a Little tour or something like that, or Little tour, or one of those.
Yeah.
And this is when she was all plumped up.
Right.
She was all. Because she apparently had gotten off the coke or something, and she really got plumped up there, and she was getting a lot of harsh reviews about her appearance.
Okay,
because she probably had packed on probably a good 50 pounds, and she's a small gal,
right?
So 50 pounds on her, that's significant. And she was all plumpy. And yeah, that was like, oh, that's Stevie. She looks like a whorehouse madam.
Yeah, because and with Stevie, she doesn't help herself with the witch dresses or any of that stuff either.
Right. But she was able to, finally get Slim back down and pull it back together when Fleetwood Mac reconvened.
Yeah, because I know the witch dresses make you look fat, but there she is. That's a 2022 picture.
Yeah, well, that's
not bad.
I mean, she's 70. What? She's like 70 something.
Yeah. Talking about somebody that's taking miles of cock. Jesus.
Yep. So so she's playing the big arena. Arena. I don't know how. I don't know if they'll like close off any part of the arena or if she's going to sell the place or what. So
she'll probably sell it. I mean, dude, all those classic rock people, they don't have many shows they can go to anymore.
Yeah, true. And plus, she's got a lot of hits on her own, and obviously I'm sure she'll draw from the Fleetwood Mac catalog. Of
course.
She can play a few songs there.
Yeah, why wouldn't she? She's got to play Landslide and a couple of those songs that are all her anyway.
Sure. So I thought that was interesting. I sat there because I've seen Stevie solo. Oh man, how many times? At least 4 times.
I've seen her a few. I've told that story. The one story about me right before I went to the Army, where I was running up and down the hill knocking people out. That was a Stevie Nicks show.
And I've seen Fleetwood Mac 3 or 4 times as well. So
yeah, me too.
I've always enjoyed that. Her music as well as the Fleetwood music and stuff. And I thought, would I go to this or not?
How much are the tickets? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't see the ask for that. And I'm just so bitter about the way that Ticketmaster / Live Nation handles things these days. It's just like, what? I don't want to give those guys a dime.
I'm with you on that. I
don't want to give a fucking dime.
Well, because no matter what the ticket price says, it's not really the ticket price, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'm looking up, trying to find your United Center here. There it is, United Center. Stevie Nicks, June 23rd. Accept to continue. Looks like the lowest dollar is $95.
Okay.
Looks like the highest dollar says 1,000 plus. Well, if you want to sit center stage section 2, right in the front.
Right.
Tickets are a mere $689.50.
Really? Is that all?
That's it.
Is that all?
Just to see an 80-year-old woman.
Right. A bewitching 80-year-old woman.
Yeah. So you pay $689 for a ticket. Multiply that by 2, so now you're at about $1,500 roughly,
right,
or $1,400. Then you got to park. That's what in Chicago, another 100.
Yeah, it's 50, at least 50 at the minimum.
All right, so another 50 there. Yeah, you're looking at a fucking mortgage payment.
Yeah, for a lot of people, sure.
And that's if you don't get sliding pricing on this fucking ticket that tells you, oh wait, there's somebody else bidding on it.
Yeah, sliding pricing.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. I just, like the comedian Jim Jeffries is coming into town. And I thought, he's pretty funny. I enjoy watching Jim Jeffries,
Sure.
And I thought about going to that and I go, fuck, I would have to buy tickets through Live Nation. It's like, pass.
Dude, I'm like that now too. It's like, I'll go to the MGM. I will go to the MGM. And I hate to be this guy because it makes me sound like a real fucking douchebag, but I'm going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start being the call guy again. I'm going to be hey, I interviewed your band. Put me on the list guy.
Sure.
I'm definitely going to be that guy. I'm definitely doing that. Tesla's coming. And I'm definitely doing. I've interviewed Tesla 4 times. Haven't seen him. I'm going to see him.
Right.
I'm going to be like, hello, publicist friend.
Right.
Hook a brother up. That always hooks your band up.
Exactly.
So.
Well, my sister informed me that that Chicago tribute band, that Leonid and Friends, they're playing at the MGM.
Yeah, they live there. That's their Cleveland stop.
That's a great show if you enjoy music of Chicago. But
When
if you like the old Chicago catalog, these people perform that to a T.
I'd like to see that show, actually.
You should go. I'm if they come here, because they often play at the Arcata.
Okay.
And I got to check to see if they're coming here, but I'm definitely going to go to that show.
Yeah. Even their prices, though, now are like $75, $80 a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
They're making more than the actual Chicago. Well, no, they're not making more, but they're making what used to be an equivalent price tag.
Yeah.
$75 for a tribute band. Jesus Christ.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Motherfuck.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Look, at this point, I just want to get out of my fucking house.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'll go watch anything at this point. I'll go watch a fucking, I don't know, Kenny Chesney tribute. Just doesn't even matter.
Kenny Chesney tribute. Wow.
Yeah.
That is desperation.
That is needing to get out. Dude, I feel like I've been in jail. I've been out of my house one time in 8 weeks, and that was to go to the doctor.
Yeah. Well, you got that broken wing.
Yeah, it just sucks. But yeah. I'm getting out this week, though. I don't care what I got to do. I got to get out of here. I got to go and hit the bar and have some drinks or something.
Well, there you are. I'm down with that.
I got to do something. I can't. There's only so much fucking interrogation videos and bad movies I can watch.
Well, the weather's finally breaking a little bit, so you might catch a decent evening and just get out of the house.
Yeah, no shit. Unlike the weather yesterday, you heard about that big fucking at the Morbid Angel show?
No.
In Belvedere, isn't that near you? Belvedere, Illinois?
Belvedere, Illinois. Okay.
I think, yeah. There's a Morbid Angel show last night, and the fucking storms knocked the roof in and knocked the front thing down, like the overhang.
Yeah.
Killed one person, 20 or 30 people injured. Yeah.
I wasn't aware that a storm did roll through here briefly last night. I mean, it was very brief. It didn't even last but 5 minutes. The tornado alarms were going off, and I was getting the alerts on the phone, the screechy alerts, take cover, and then I hear the tornado sirens outside and everything. So I just walked outside and just kind of looked at the sky, and it kind of blew over pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I get from I don't know. I've seen a bunch of conflicting shit about this thing, but some of the band put out a tweet or a Facebook post or something that said that the building itself got hit by a tornado. So I don't know. I haven't seen that confirmed in any news. Not that the news would mean fuck anyway, because it'd probably just be a lie. But where's this at? Here we go. Look at this. There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, it's the marquee that fell down.
Yeah, the marquee thing, whatever. I kept saying the overhang, but
yeah, the marquee. Yeah,
fell down. I know one person died. Somebody else I saw was in a coma.
Okay.
And then there's 20, 30 other people that are hurt. It says another 28 left wounded. That fucking sucks. Well, thoughts and prayers, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you thoughts and prayers to a Morbid Angel crowd?
I don't know.
Hail Satan, may you live. I don't know what you say to Morbid Angel people, but
maybe
I like Morbid Angel.
Well, maybe Satan was, recruiting new soldiers.
He was laughing while he spread his wings. That's what I heard.
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, he was just recruiting new soldiers.
Yeah, well, sad anyway. I mean, you don't want to see this happen to anything, but I certainly don't want to see it happen to metal shows.
All right, so that was out west of Chicago, out near Rockford, Illinois.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how far that is from you, but
that's about 100 and probably like 150 miles, maybe.
Has Dokken ever played there? The Apollo Theater?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, good thing they weren't there last night.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Well, that's sad to me. That's sad. That's a bummer there that it's just fucking, I just hate when any of this shit happens at metal shows. And I know that's really lame. I should hate that it would happen at a fucking Britney Spears show or whatever, but
any show.
any show, but I really hate when it happens at metal shows because, you know, not trying to look at all past the fact that people are dead and hurt and all that stuff. I'm really not. But you know damn well that even though this is no fault of the bands, now these club owners are not going to want to book those kind of bands.
Yeah, they brought evil to the club.
Yeah, they're going to have that dumb, stupid superstition in their head. And they're going to be like, well, we're not going to book Morbid Angel in these clubs anymore. You know that's going to happen.
Sure.
You know.
Because now they got a stigma.
Exactly. And it's like, yeah, they're the band that had a guy die at their show. Well, hopefully everybody that isn't already dead comes out of this okay. I'll just leave it there. I don't want to make a bunch of jokes. I really don't want to go down a bad rabbit hole with this. Blow all the good karma I've built up the last couple of weeks.
Right. I would say that the scene there was pretty morbid.
Yeah. I would say you're right on that. Looks pretty morbid right there. Jesus.
Exactly.
That does not look like a venue I want to go to a show at least not today.
Anymore. Not anymore.
I'm going to lie. Even if you cleaned it up a little bit, I don't think I want to be on that road, do you?
Sure.
That
Nope.
looks like a dangerous alley.
Yeah, it does. Well, Rockford's kind of a shithole anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, Godspeed, Morbid Angel fans,
Sure.
if you're willing to accept Godspeed.
Exactly.
And if not, whatever.
Hail
Satan.
Exactly. Wow. No, I was not aware. I did not pay any attention to any kind of news reporting today of any kind. So
Yeah.
So no, I did not know about that, but I do know that like I said, a storm did roll through here last night, but I wasn't aware there was destruction
Yeah.
along its pathway.
Yeah. It rolled through here today. It was pretty harsh for a little while. Like we had hail and stuff, but you know, and the fucking internet kept going out. What an inconvenience to me. First world problems. I couldn't watch TV.
Was Lizzie ahead of the ahead of that, the hailstorm?
Yeah, she was.
Mm-hmm.
She certainly was.
Right. Speaking of hailstorm, I know we're just all over the place, just getting the throats warmed up. But what's up with Hailstorm these days? I haven't heard anything about them in a while. Are they just?
They put out an album that did nothing.
Are they yesterday's news now? Or?
They still draw well. I know that. They still, when they were on tour, they toured and they were sold out everywhere that they played, and they were playing like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 seaters. So, but the album did nothing. The album, I don't even know any of the songs on it. You know me, I'm a total Hailstorm fan.
I know, that's why I was asking you. You would, all people would know.
And I listened to the album like 2 or 3 times. Was like, nah, not for me.
Yeah. What was different about this one you didn't like that it just wasn't?
I think I've just got bored with them. Honestly, I don't think it's. I mean, it was actually more rockin' than the last one.
Okay.
But I got bored with it. It just, I don't know. It all sort of sounding the same now.
Okay.
Maybe it's just that I got obsessed with other hot chick bands, and could be that. Between Plush and The Warning, I'm good for chick bands. I don't need Hailstorm. That's old.
Yeah.
I don't need old ladies when I got young ladies to look at.
You traded in the old for the new.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
But yeah, Plush actually, they announced their new singles coming out the end of this month, end of April.
Okay.
They announced that yesterday. They did some local news thing. They were on Channel 10 News in Albany.
All right.
So they're still good. I just want to see if they can jump to that next hurdle.
Yeah, well, that'd be nice. I just hope, again, they toured incessantly and got on every bill, which was impressive in itself.
Sure.
They were able to get onto as many packages as they did.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody must have had some pretty deep pockets.
Somebody probably did, and I'm sure it was Pavement. And they worked. I know they recorded with Zach Malloy, who's in demand big time in Nashville for production. For the new music that they're doing, so they're still putting money out, and they got a new fancy schmancy logo that they're flipping out there with the new song. So I'm like, all right, they're still spending money. The thing I'm worried about is pretty much all of the summer concerts have been announced,
okay,
and they ain't on them. You know, last year they were on everything. Last year they were on, you know, Rockville and Live and Loud and I think Sonic Temple maybe. Like they played every festival last year. Rocklahoma, they were on all of them. This year they're not on any of them. And I'm like, is that because they ran out of money? Is that because they didn't have music out? What is that because of? Are they yesterday's news to the promoters? What's the deal?
I don't know.
You know, I hope not, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a tough business to be in these days. It's just, you know, what did David Lee Roth said? Something about you're here this morning and you're gone later today or something.
Yeah, exactly. You're gone by the afternoon.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a tough game, man, especially now. And, you know, especially with no radio in so many parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no radio.